Ashton Kutcher built his brand on being the good guy, but behind the scenes, it's a different story. This one kind of hurt me. In 2001, Ashton's girlfriend, Ashley Ellerin, was stabbed 47 times in her home. They had plans that night. He said he showed up late, knocked, and then left when she didn't answer. He said he looked through a window and later told police he saw what he thought was spilled wine on the floor, but it was blood. Ashton also dated Brittany Murphy, who died at just 32 years old, and the cause was pneumonia. How many other people have just died from pneumonia? Doesn't make sense, but many still believe there's more to that story. Her father called it suspicious and even said she was being controlled. And who was Ashton partying with all these years? Diddy. He once said, quote, "If you're a single man, there's probably no greater human being in the world than him." Said they were having a ton of fun together. When asked about Diddy's infamous parties, Ashton smiled and said this.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you
really?
have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them.
Why not, Ashton? Why can't you tell us? Those parties, they weren't just wild. Lawsuits now claim they were filled with trafficking, drugs, coercion, and cover-ups. Multiple women and men have come forward talking about what actually happened. And the evidence the feds took when they conducted their searches on his houses corroborate these stories. Even crazier is that Ashton co-founded Thorn, which is a non-profit to fight trafficking and exploitation. He even testified before Congress saying he wanted to protect the vulnerable.
Is as the chairman and the co-founder of Thorn. We build software to fight human trafficking and the sexual exploitation of children. And that's our core mission. My other day job is that of the father of two, a 2-month-old and a 2-year-old. And as part of that job that I take very seriously, I believe that it is my effort to defend their right to pursue happiness and to ensure a society and government that defends it as well. As part of my anti-trafficking work, I've met victims in Russia, I've met victims in India, I've met victims that have been trafficked from Mexico, victims in New York and New Jersey and all across our country. I've been on FBI raids where I've seen things that no person should ever see. I've seen video content of a child that's the same age as mine being raped by an American man that was a sex tourist in Cambodia. And this child was so conditioned by her environment that she thought she was engaging in play. I've been on the other end of a phone call from my team asking for my help because we had received a call from the Department of Homeland Security telling us that a 7-year-old girl was being sexually abused and that content was being spread around the dark web. And she had been being abused and they'd watched her for 3 years and they could not find the perpetrator, asking us for help. We were the last line of defense. An actor and his foundation were the potential last line of defense. That's my day job, and I'm sticking to it.
But then in 2023, he wrote a letter defending convicted rapist Danny Masterson, calling him a role model. Only after they received public backlash did Ashton step down from Thorn. You don't have to commit the crime to help cover it up. You just have to stay quiet. And Ashton's silence about Diddy, after all those parties, all those women, all those tears in front of Congress, it speaks volumes. The good guy act is cracking, Ashton. Follow me for more. I'll keep you updated, and we're going to find each and every one of these people who were involved.